The holiday season is all about spending time with our loved ones, including our fur babies and our feather babies. As you get into the festive spirit, don't forget to make sure that you're keeping your pets safe. So in this video, Lambo, Mia, and I are going to share our safety tips to help keep your pets safe this holiday season. Welcome back to the channel, my poodle and parrot pals. And if you're new here, welcome. We just had our first snowfall. So today, even though it's a sunny day, it's a little bit frosty, and I am wearing the coziest sweater that I own. First, let's talk about Christmas trees. So you might want to opt for a faux tree, and that's probably going to be your best option in terms of keeping your pets safe. You also want to make sure that you really secure your tree so that there's no chance that it'll fall over or hurt your pets. You want to make sure that you're always keeping the area clean around the Christmas tree, and you might even want to consider putting a little cute Christmas gate around the tree to prevent your dogs or other furry friends from getting to it. With birds, you're always going to have to supervise them, but we're lucky that Mia is not interested or too keen on the Christmas tree, and she has not once landed on it or been interested in it. So that's a great thing, but we always make sure that she's supervised and making sure that she's not getting into our Christmas decor. You also want to make sure that you decorate carefully. Christmas lights are beautiful, and they are probably the most used decoration during the holiday season. There are lights everywhere and they look so pretty. But you want to make sure that you prevent your dog or your birds from chewing on the cords. Try to keep the bottom portion of your tree free of lights and decorations, or you can get a taller tree like we did. It's also a good idea to make sure that you're turning the lights off and any decorations are out of reach when you're leaving the house and going to sleep. Along with lights, a lot of us also use ornaments to decorate our homes and our Christmas tree. To keep things pet friendly, you want to avoid using breakable ornaments like glass ones. You also want to make sure that the ornaments are out of reach from your pets, and you secure items like ribbons to hang your decorations. Now let's talk about holiday plants, because we love holiday plants, and a lot of times they find their way into our homes during the Christmas season. But there are a few that you need to look out for and be really careful with, because they can harm our pets. Make sure that you're aware of these plants and you're keeping them out of reach from your pets so that they don't get sick. This is going to include holly, mistletoe, lilies, poinsettias, and more. During Christmas dinner or after your festive feast, it might be tempting to slip your dog something from under the table or let your bird nibble off of your plate. But keep in mind that a lot of the foods that we're having during the Christmas season are really harmful to our pets. Be sure that you are avoiding any toxic foods like alcohol, chocolate, onions, garlic. If you want your dogs or your birds to enjoy Christmas dinner with you, then make sure that they have their own meal or their own treats that are dog friendly and bird friendly. For example, we got Lambo this Brit Christmas dinner, and the reason I got it is because it's Christmas dinner, so that he can have something to enjoy while we're having dinner. He can have a Christmas dinner, and this is carp with potatoes, carrots, and peas. And for Mia, we'll just make something that is really tasty for her, but also healthy and safe. She can have carrots and peas and lots of other veggies as well. Protect your pets from the cold. So of course, during Christmas, if you live in a place where there are 4 seasons, it might snow and it might be cold. And just make sure that indoors it's nice and warm for your birds and your furry friends. And if you're taking your dog on a nice walk with the fresh snowfall and to look at all the Christmas lights, just make sure that you protect them by keeping them warm and their paws safe. You might want to try a doggy coat or doggy sweaters. You also might want to try using booties or paw wax. Frost on the sidewalk can hurt your dog's paws, and it can also get uncomfortable for them if they get snow bunched up between their toe beans. The next one is candles. I know so many people love candles, and they look so beautiful with all of our Christmas decorations and just create a beautiful vibe. But candles are not safe, especially for our birds. So try to opt for flameless LED candles, and those are going to be a much better option while still giving you that ambiance. I know it's all too easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of all the festivities of the holidays, but try to keep your pet's routine the same as much as possible to prevent accidents or stress-related problems. So you want to try and keep meal times the same, your dog's walks the same, their sleep time the same, and make sure that you give them lots of love and playtime and cuddles as well. Prepare your pets and your guests for the parties and festivities. So before your guests arrive, if you're hosting, make sure that you get your pet's energy out so they have a little bit more downtime once the hustle and bustle begins. Take your dog for a long walk and make sure they burn off all that extra energy. Let your bird roam and fly around and play so that they can also burn off that energy. You also might want to consider creating a safe, quiet space for your pets during the time that your guests are over. You especially want to make sure that you have a space like this for senior pets so that they feel comfortable and don't get overwhelmed and stressed out. This is also important for pets who get anxious or overexcited. Make sure that in this safe space, it's nice and quiet. You can consider playing some soft music for them, and you want to provide lots of enrichment for them, but you also want to make sure that they have lots of cozy places that they can take a nap. You want to also educate your guests on your pets, letting them know what kind of pets you have, how many pets you have, that when they're in their safe space to not disturb them, what foods are okay and not okay to share with them if you're letting your guests share any kind of food with them, and how to interact with your pets. And last but not least, do not get pets as Christmas gifts. Just because someone loves birds or dogs or any other animal doesn't mean that we should make that decision for them and gift them a pet for Christmas or any other occasion. Pets are a huge responsibility and they are a long-term commitment. So we want to make sure that each person is making that decision for themselves. And so it's not the best idea. So that's it for today, my poodle and parrot pals. I hope that this video was helpful for you. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe for a good vibe. And we'll see you guys in the next video.